Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, and it's something that you need to be made aware of. It can be in relation to anything, love, career, spirituality, and it'll be just a 3-card spread to draw out some messages of something that you need to hear, or something that you need to know, or the universe wants you to know. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have heavy Arian placement in your birth chart. So 3 cards, Aries. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? The sign of Aries. This is some guidance for you, Aries. Okay, some interesting cards here. Let's start off with the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands can point to resistance, it can point to anger, or it can point to accusations of some kind or presumptions. Now in this spread, Aries, you are the Wands because you do represent the Wands, which are fire. This is what you're ruled by. The 7 of Wands can indicate that you're being too direct or too... you're taking some sort of situation a little bit too far, or you might feel like someone is pressuring you or taking something too far with you. You need to know that someone might be very defensive over you right now, or you're coming into an energy where you're very defensive over someone else. Ultimately, I feel like there is someone fighting for your trust, or there is someone fighting for you to open up to them. But it's seen as a struggle, as a fight. You know, there's a lot of conviction with the 7 of Wands. So I feel like it's something to do with fighting for something, someone fighting for you, or you needing to fight for them. Or you're not seeing that someone is fighting for you. And I say that you might not be seeing it because you've got the 2 of Swords, which is seen as a block, the blindfold on, the swords that are up. You're in defensive mode about something. It could also be that someone is trying to block you out, Aries. And you need to know that there's fickleness happening because the Page of Cups is also here, and he represents all things Piscean, yes, but Piscean energy is very mutable. It's very adaptable. It's very interchangeable. So there could be someone who's displaying behaviors, maybe in the workplace, maybe romantically, or someone that's shutting you off a little bit. But there might be an opportunity that closes its door on you, but there's another way around it. And I say there's another way because there's 2 of Swords here. It's almost like a detour. And some of you might need to know that when one door closes, a window opens. Not necessarily another door, but it's almost like another glimpse or another avenue, or perhaps another opportunity to bypass the obstacles or to detour. Now, I'm not sure if that makes much sense for some of you or not, but I do feel with the 2 of Swords being here, it is a sign that things can go one of 2 ways. It can also be a symbolism here that you're fighting for something that isn't meant to be right now. And that's not to say it can't be. In fact, the time of Pisces has come up. Is there a connection here? Maybe. It can rule the period of late Feb to March. So I feel for some of you, it could be that this opportunity comes back around in the time of Pisces. Or you might be dealing with a Pisces, perhaps even a Cancer, because you can see the crescent moon behind the 2 of Swords figure here. Now, maybe this is in connection with communication. The Swords can be communication, thought, mentality. And it could be that you're in 2 minds about something, or someone's in 2 minds about you. So you might need to hear this, Aries, that there could be some sort of block. It could be that someone's choosing over you and someone else, or there might be a very important choice that is going to be made to you. And I see that it's something you've been fighting for quite some time, because I do feel that the 7 of Wands is you fighting for something. For justice, for approval, for someone to make a decision. But it's really defensive energy. The 2 of Swords, she's really in her zone here. So I feel like there's someone who is, you know, it could even be an opportunity, but it's somehow disconnected from you right now. And I do feel an offer is going to come, or something is going to come, because the Page of Cups brings about very accommodating energy. The fish emerges from the cup, asking the page what it is that it wants, almost like a genie, okay? It pops out, it's the universe at large. You know, it's fantasy. It's a dream come true. What is Piscean energy? It is fantasy-like. They're escapists. They're dreamers. They're seen as the dreamers of the zodiac. And the reason I think this is coming up is because somehow this opportunity will be made to you once again, Aries. You need to hear that someone could change their mind. There is change of minds because there's duality. The Two of Swords, okay, might be a Gemini ruled by two sides. The Pisces, there's a dual energy around you, Aries. Pisces is mutable, it's interchangeable, it's dual, as is Gemini. These signs might be around you. Or you might be, there might be a lot of counterparts. Everything is split, everything is diverted. There's a fork in the road, there's a contrast that you're going to see. But I do feel like an offer, and I think it's more to do with emotional or creative pursuits. You know, Piscean energy is quite creative. It could be that creative juices become flowing again. It could be that the universe wants you to know that up until the time of Pisces, there might be some confusion, there might be some resistance, but this in turn will change, because Page of Cups energy changes very, very quickly. Look at the waters pictures in these cards. The Two of Swords has flat, tranquil, still water, calm emotions, smoothness, tranquility. Yet the Page of Cups is a little bit different. The water looks more excited. It's I wouldn't say turbulent, but there's more motion. So things might get stuck into motion more around the time of Pisces. Whatever it is that's happening around you, whatever it is that you're trying to attain, that you're trying to mediate, that you're trying to bypass, the energies that perhaps the universe, your spirit guides, want you to know is that maybe the time of Pisces holds the key. And maybe things will become more smoother. Maybe emotions will awaken. Pisces is a very deeply emotive sign. You might find your passions, emotions can grow, connections can grow. Something that you've been fighting for will no longer be a struggle, because the fish does not denote struggle or hardship or obstacles. In fact, it denotes dreaming, dreams coming true, fluid, like, you know, organic or fluidity, organic or fluid connections that are forming, things happening easily with water, and not the hardship that the Seven of Wands can bring sometimes. So maybe there's something here that you need to know, and maybe it doesn't make sense now, maybe it will in hindsight. Maybe there's a message here that you need to watch this video, perhaps in the time of Pisces. You know, we can really interpret it in any way, Aries. But look, quite an interesting reading. I hope it has been insightful into whatever situation this is currently around, or might be around in the near future, in the upcoming month perhaps. I do hope it's been helpful. Please feel free to leave behind a like or a subscribe.